And hello to Monday Night Live with Alan and Greg. We have a guest, BadIsRad2, scheduled. She is running a little bit behind time, apparently. So we will go on and let her in when she shows up. And we have no one watching right now anyway, so it's just you and me talking to the air.
The ethers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you probably, oh yeah, you had chicken wings today.
I had chicken wings for lunch.
Yeah, that's good.
And I had enchiladas for dinner.
Oh, wow, great. I love enchiladas. Somebody made a comment.
What?
I think somebody make a comment.
We don't have anyone in the chat room yet, so it's just you and me.
I think somebody sent me an email.
Who sent you an email?
I don't know. It might kick me off the thing. No, I think I'm looking at the one you sent me.
It's all right.
That. Yeah, let me get back.
Okay, we got one person in the guest room apparently. They can leave a comment. So I said I made some enchiladas for myself. Mixture of hamburger and pork with green onions and jalapenos. And I have lost Alan. So I am on here talking to myself. There comes back Alan. All right, there you are back when I was talking to myself.
Sorry about that. I had to go fix my makeup.
Yeah, like you wear makeup.
I had to go fix my tie.
I see that.
So is anybody watching?
It says there's one guest watching, but I have not seen any comments come across.
So enchiladas, yeah, we have a really good couple of places that have enchiladas on the street. I've had enchiladas. I like the one place better. I like their. Okay. I love their shrimp. Go ahead.
No, I'll just say mine is just homemade enchiladas because I find that the restaurants do a poor job. I think it's a poor job. They have so many variations of how you can do enchiladas that it's you never know what you're going to get when you order from a restaurant.
Have you heard of in Santa Fe, New Mexico? They do it Christmas style with red and green chilies, and that's how I get them to do it up here for me. I go there at least once, twice a month. I can't pronounce the name of it. So I have like shrimp cocktails there. They cost like $12, but you get like 10 shrimps, and they're really big, and it's like a soup. It's not like a Las Vegas shrimp cocktail where it's red sauce, although you can put like salsa on it. Big shrimps. I love that place. It's very dear to my heart.
Yeah, the main Mexican restaurant I went to, they have enchiladas on the menu, but it's some sort of cheese whiz sauce on top.
Huh.
And it's just not appealing at all.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've had it at both of the places I go to. The one place I go to for chimichangas, fried burritos.
Oh yeah, those can be good if they're prepared well, but we don't get them prepared well very often out here.
Well, next time you and Chris visit, we'll hit one of those too. We'll let her pick.
All right. She's more into carnitas than chimichangas and enchiladas.
Oh, you guys like sushi?
Chris likes sushi. I don't.
Oh, because we have the carousel sushi, a couple of carousel sushi places. So I don't know. Do you want to try to get in the recognitions or save it?
Well, we're sort of thinking of doing the recognitions on Saturday, but we can talk about it right now if you want to. You got nothing else.
Okay.
Waiting for bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really doing the tabs like it's going out of style.
Yeah, and every one of these, except for the first ones are Post-its where you can't really write on them. The pink ones.
Okay.
But these cheap ones you can write on, and every one of these has a note.
Oh, here she is.
Oh, no kidding! Cool.
No, she's in the chat room.
Okay.
So if you're watching, I sent you an email with the hold on, the link. I can send you another link in the chat room if I am not mistaken.
Right. I can get off and send it to her again too.
Hold on.
I should have cut and pasted it while I was just over there.
All right, hold on. Private chat. Okay, I sent that as a private chat. You can open that up. You can also look in your email. That will have the link. And I'll just go and there we go. Private chat and email. You should have it. Yeah, so we will have to hold off talking about this one.
Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, I guess. I'm reading it as an ebook and listening to the audiobook at the same time.
Right.
I think you're also listening to the ebook while reading along.
Yes, while reading the text.
Yes, and I find that it's very easy to understand this book while he's reading it. It's very dense and complicated.
And we're both listening to the Audible version, right?
Yep.
I like the narrator. I think he does a good job of doing like the drunk guys and the radio voices.
Yes, he does. It's just
I'm glad both of us are liking this, because I'm not so sure if we weren't buddy reading it, if I wouldn't have given up on it. And like I was out reading you, and then you passed me. I'm going, shit. He's like, or shite. He's getting 100 pages ahead of me. Then I had to spend a couple hours on it.
Hello, Brad is on the stream.
I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, so it said 8 o'clock my time, so I was like checking in and curling my hair, and I'm like, shit. I'm so sorry, you guys.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
There were issues with the time.
Diva, like I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna make them wait. No, I'm not like that. I'm so sorry.
Part of it is my fault. Is that I noticed later today that I had somehow scheduled it for 9 instead of 8.
Yeah, my time was 8, so I was just like checking on the time and everything. And I was like,
know something? I got it fixed, but you probably saw the old time before I corrected the time. So
yeah. Oh my god.
You're good.
Okay. Am I presentable? Because I was like, like curling my hair and stuff, and I was like, oh.
I say you're presentable. And I don't
Yeah,
curl
I
my
love
hair.
how you have your new books out,
My
Bad.
water. Okay, I'm still kind of sick, so I'm a little sniffy. And I got my coffee. I got my books. See, I'm not a girl to be late, and I even got my Weenus plant book.
Hey, Fred's here.
My Fred. Hello.
So who's all right, cool. Okay.
Fred says hello.
Yep. So you've got your plant book.
My Weenus book.
Oh,
Can you see it?
I can see that.
I'm blind as a bat. Bad.
Oh, we want to go mix.
What is it? I can't see it. You guys want
The Yanni flower.
So,
Yeah, I noticed that because this is Week of the Weird, where you're supposed to be reading weird stories.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the prompts is to find a story about plants or fungus. And I think one of those books would fit that prompt very well.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a fun read. Definitely. I love this one. The writing is great. It had me addicted, and it's so like incredibly spicy. In a way, it's like, wow. And it was such an interesting ride, roller coaster. I loved it.
Hey, MJ. Hello.
Hi, MJ.
We are just getting started.
Hey, MJ.
I have no idea what those hand signs mean.
I was trying to do an M and a J.
There's only doing signals over there.
It's finger semaphore.
Like bad.
West side.
Oh,
I know that means west side.
Here. Hi, MJ.
The West is the best. Hey, MJ's like a fan of Penn State. Well, she likes actually Duke in basketball. I know that. But I tease her about, well, like when Penn State football is winning. Because now that I like MJ, you know, I like the Phillies and might as well. I don't have any like favorite NFL teams, but
well, I'm
anyway.
not really into football. I didn't grow up into football. My dad was more the sci-fi, Star Trek, all reading about books. Wow. I wish I was raised up in football because it's a lot of fun, especially the halftime and all of that good food and everything. I mean, that's a lot of
parties
fun.
When you go live. Tailgate parties, yeah. Should I leave it like this or turn the light on? Like that?
I'd turn the light off. I think. I see you well enough.
Okay, cool.
No, you're good, yeah.
So Bad, you've read these two books in the series. Have you read the first one in the series?
Well, this one, okay, so this one's the first one. And then this one's the second one. I'm not sure there's a third one, but I know there's another one that has like an interesting parasite flower too. So I'm going to read that one next. So hopefully, and then right now I'm reading this one.
Okay. Oh. I can't quite read the.
Can you turn off the light, babe? Because it's too bright. No, this light.
What is the trees grow? I can't quite make out the screen.
Eric Lurica. It's the trees grew because I bled there. It's short stories. It's really good. I've only read 2 of the short stories of the horror, and it's so good. It's like campfire vibe, campfire stories, like Twilight series, or those books like what was those books when we were kids? We read those short stories, scary stories to tell in the dark, or something like that. But this is really good.
That was up after my time, after I grew up. But stories to tell in the dark, something like that.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Similar to this, but just a lot more interesting, very unique, really dark, intrusive, just a really fun read. I really recommend this book.
I have read one of his books. It was Things Have Gotten Worse.
Oh yeah, I have that one too, but I have not read it. So
Sounds like a Vonnegut book.
Yeah, well, it was interesting. It started from Plagued by Visions.
yeah,
What he did is he read the book and he says, "I'm going to give this book to other people." And he started, and I believe he sent it to Michael K. Vaughan, and then Michael K. Vaughan sent it to me, and then I sent it to David Wiley. And I think David Wiley sent it to Pax Panic. I'm not sure. I sort of lost track. What happened?
Damn, I guess.
Ah,
I love receiving stuff from other booktubers.
Or MJ says hi to Fred. Fred says hi back.
Yeah, and I saw your comment, MJ, about sharing back and forth. Yeah, on that Discord. Yeah, it's fun. My dad turned me on to sports when I was real young. College football. Ohio State and Michigan have a big rivalry, and I just always something I could get into with my dad.
yeah.
And Fred goes, I read Mr. Muggs as a young kid. That wasn't scary at all. I don't know Mr. Muggs. MJ. She's read Things Have Gotten Worse by Eric LaRocca. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
That's the one. It's okay. It wasn't bad. It was kind of the book that you can read in an evening. I mean, I started it late at night and dragged it over the next day. But if you start at like 6 o'clock, you can definitely finish that book in one evening. Very easy to read.
Very.
And there is a cursed book out there. And that was the whole idea of this book, is that it's a cursed book, and you keep sending it on. And when you read it, you put your channel name and date it, and then mail it to the next channel. And I really kind of like that. And I think that's a good premise to start up another cursed book and start sending it around to other channels and have people reading it.
Yep.
MJ, absolutely. It was interesting.
Very.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Alan, I like your green tie.
Alan's trying to read all the comments. And
How do you read all the comments? No. Oh.
Depending on how your phone is set up, you can
I see chat.
Oh, Alan just dropped out.
We're just having some complications, aren't we?
Oh yeah, it is.
Do we have two people? Oh no, it's two Allens. One Allen.
Two Allens. For whatever reason. All right, and let's.
There he is. Oh, there he goes.
Let's add. All right. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Can anyone see Alan?
No, not me.
Hello, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on, I'm going. He's gotten he's Alan twice.
I don't know. It's just we're having a crazy day, aren't we?
We are having a crazy day.
And then because of the time change and everything. So
I don't think it's a time. I don't think it's the time change. I think it's just he was hitting something on his phone.
Got it.
But all right. There we go. He's back.
And he brought coffee.
Yeah, I wanted to be on the bottom for a change.
At Starbucks.
Okay, so we got comments. Greg started up again. Secrets of the Sex Witches. That might be a good one.
I mean, I get to see the chat.
And thank you for the compliment on my green tie, Dad. I heard that right before I was leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a really nice looking tie over there.
Well, thank you.
So here's an idea, and that MJ is saying that I should put out the Secret of the Sex Witches as a cursed book.
What's Six
That'd be a
Witches?
great idea. I'd like to be a part of that.
Have you read that one?
Me?
Yeah, it was originally done by Criminale, and it's sort of pornography horror.
Really?
So I think it might really be up your alley.
I accidentally
Yeah,
bought some porn.
I'd read it. I'd read it.
I would read it.
I'd try to read it. I want to shout out to the, I'll probably butcher their name, but the Sturgeon Society that Pay Beal and Holly Rhiannon are doing. It's a anthology from booktubers like Brian at Bookish is in it. Jeremy Fee, my friend Fee is in it. Margaret, what's her last name? Greg?
Pernard.
Margaret. Yeah,
Margaret,
she's in it.
I believe it's Margaret Pernard
Yeah.
is her name.
Several other booktubers are in it, and I've got 2 poems in it, and so I'm glad to be in that kind of company. You know, they pay us even, and
It's always good to get paid.
Yep.
cash me outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
MJ says Monty Python meets the Marquis de Sade for Secret Life. Is it Secret World or Secret Life of the Sex Witches? Something Secret Sex Witches. Maybe I should
Are
do
you
that.
We're talking
about
are you talking about like kind of a chain leather type thing where we add our own little
Yes.
spin on the story?
No,
I'd love to be a part. Oh,
this is just a book that I mail it to someone, they read it, and then they mail it to the next person.
Allie,
okay.
And you
Allie,
see,
did you join the Garbagas?
I didn't last year because I host it's our 5th year of hashtag Faulkner in August.
Are you going to join
It's been
this
going
year?
on for 5 years now. Yeah. So Greg's involved in that too. But I'll try to read some garbage. I'll pick up some stuff. Like I'm threatening to read Dean Koontz again. I like some of his stuff.
Dean Koontz counts. He's definitely trashy.
Dean.
Okay.
There's a lot of bad books of Dean.
I like his Dragon Tears the best.
Oh.
Dragon Tears.
I've read that one. Here's MJ. Faulkner Fridays.
That's like the that's like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4th, 5th time she's recommended that idea to me. Thank you again, MJ. Yeah, I'll try to get that. I'll get rolling on that as soon as we get to August. It's a great idea. Thank you. MJ has a lot of great ideas.
Why limit it to August? If you're doing Faulkner in August, I think it'd be outside of August to do Faulkner Fridays.
Yeah, I mean, you just got done reading the collection, didn't you?
I read a couple of the short stories, yeah.
Like you read, what's that, September, Dry September?
Dry September.
Is that it?
That was a really powerful story because most people will know the story of Emmett Till that happened in the 50s. And, the story is, young African-American man supposedly made comments to a white woman and he got lynched. Dry September was written in the 30s and is a story of an African-American man who allegedly made comments to a white woman, so he had to be lynched. And I'm going, okay, that's 20 years difference. And one was
prophetic, huh?
Faulkner was fiction, but Emmett Till was real.
Yeah, and it's a shame that Whoopi and that whole movie got kind of ignored at the Oscars. I don't know. I know Greg's not in the Oscars. Were you bad? You in the Oscars? Are you in the Oscars?
I didn't watch the Oscars, the ones that just recently showed, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, last night.
No, I didn't watch it. I watched the last one when Will Smith smacked the hell out of Chris Rock. But
this one was really good. But my dad doesn't like watching it. My other friend doesn't like watching it. I didn't have anybody
don't
Well,
think
yeah, I
that-
had one
I don't
guy,
think
the
that-
art director downstairs liked it. The
I
gay
don't
art
think they're
director,
treated fair,
my
though.
friend.
I really don't think they're
Philip.
treated fair, though. Like, the whole Oscars.
Hello, Brian.
I
Brian
enjoy
is
it.
in
I like it every year. I like to
Scotland.
dress up. I like to dress up like my favorite, the supporting actress. And
That'd be
cheer
fun.
them on.
Well, Brian. Oh,
My
Brian
makeup store there.
is in Scotland. Yay for Brian.
Oh, yeah, Brian. So he's up kind of late, real late. That's cool. Hey, Brian. You out at a pub? You out at a pub with your lovely wife?
He hasn't said where. He just said Scotland.
That'd be nice.
That would
Could be
be
kind of
nice to be in
secret.
Scotland.
Could be a secret. But I watched. I think I know the second ones I watched. I don't know if I watched the third or fourth one yet, Brian. But that was a surprise because you didn't tell me. I don't know if you told anybody, but that was a real surprise. That's the way to do it, to surprise people like that. Scotland, what? Inverness.
Yep.
I wonder if he's doing any golfing. I know he's a fisherman. I don't think Brian Goss.
Yeah, MJ loves the shorts.
You go fishing, Alan?
And Brian
What?
says travel
You go fishing,
stress
Alan?
induced insomnia.
I haven't gone fishing lately, but I enjoy eating fish a lot. Like I'll cook the ones people catch, but Brian used to have his own fishing channel.
That's
He's a
Ariel.
great fisherman.
Oreo's talking.
Oh wow! Oh, sorry.
You know, if
What bad?
Oreo wants to pop on the screen, I don't mind. I allow dog photo bombs.
Oh, Ariel. She said she has a voice of The Exorcist, though. I mean, she does not have a pretty voice. So if you hear something going in the background, she has like The Exorcist. She's cute. She's petite, but she has a voice of The Exorcist. And there's Chibibi. Where's Chibibi? Say hi.
Well, hello.
Hey, see, she's tonguey.
Oh,
No.
she's the one that wants a French kiss.
Yeah, she'll French kiss in front of y'all, and I'm not gonna let that. No, no.
Oh
French
yeah,
kiss.
the Chihuahua,
She's a dirty
Chewy.
dog.
Hey, can you read what that says?
No, what's that? Oreo. It says
Oreo cookies.
I see that. What is
So
that?
I have a lot of. I don't have weed in here. I wouldn't send you that bad, but I have a lot of trinkets and really cool little items in here that you'll like. You hear it?
That's awesome. I like that. I like how it says Oreo.
Oh, Brian's going to Edinburgh tomorrow. I don't know. If
Yeah, I saw that.
Hay on the what? Hay on the way. Hay on the way. The town of used bookstores. That's in, but no,
Yeah.
that's in Wales. That's not in Scotland. That's in Wales.
That is in Wales, right? My friend Silji that hasn't posted anything in months. She used to hook up with
Go.
Bookish North
Go.
at
You're funny.
what is it? Hay on Rye, Rye on Hay. But yeah, Brian, glad you're having a good time.
We got Medium John Silver. Hello from Dull, Florida.
John Silver.
Hey,
All the way
John
from
Silver.
Florida.
I'll be in
Dull,
Florida
Florida.
next month
I've
for at
got
least
people.
a day.
No, it's already
I've got
warm here in
people.
Austin. It's warm.
I've
It's sunny
got
here in
people in
Austin.
South Daytona and New Somerset. And I used to know somebody at Sioux State. No, I forget the name of the place. But I have people in Daytona Beach. I know that area. Haven't been there in a long time, but I used to know it well.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be in Florida for Miami next month for a day when I go on my cruise to the Caribbean.
That'd
Wow,
be
right
nice.
on.
Oh, wait a second. Do you have a twerking llama bad?
I do.
Oh, that's the tweaking donkey. The tweaking donkey.
Llama.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, damn it. She stopped talking when I wanted to.
I actually defeated Third. I am the dominant predator.
Oh, this little T-Rex is a toy.
And
I'm
Dave's wondering
actually a fierce dinosaur. Honestly.
Yeah, see? That's Alan. That's cool. Greg, where are your toys?
my toys.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure Brian will.
Hold on for a second.
Oh, Greg's going to bring out his poop toy. He's got a crazy toy.
Ooh.
That's a good question, MJ. I bet Brian will come home with like 2 or 3 kills.
Everybody likes those poop toys.
Yeah, this one says all kinds of stuff.
This is Stinky Pig.
Stinky Pig.
Stinky Pig. You have
Yeah,
coins.
Greg did a video on this.
And you pass around Stinky Pig. And what happens is I'll press him.
Oh, no, man.
Oh, he didn't do it. He's supposed to fart.
He farts?
Supposedly.
Thanks for the farting. Oh, but that's a wet fart.
It's a wet fart.
Yeah, I think we all heard that one. And then it stinks up the room.
No. Whoops.
And then you got to take a shot too, right?
Yeah. Well, no, the idea is it's for kids and you pick up a coin. My thing is you get a shot of tequila.
Right.
If you get the gas. And the last person
Yes.
sitting at the table wins. Because if you're all drinking lots of tequila.
Well, okay, so I have a funny story. I don't know if I should share it. We were playing with a hot potato, and you're supposed to pass a hot potato before it vibrates. It shocks you, like a really bad shock, right? So we're like tossing it, and I accidentally dropped it on a man's crotch, and then it vibrated.
Oh,
shocked it.
shit.
So
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, Brian went to a huge secondhand book in Inverness. I'm jealous.
Funny, Dad.
I mean, it was not even a regular shock. It was a shock shot. You
Wow.
gotta be careful with that. Don't drop the potato.
I didn't bring my kilt. It'd be way too cold to wear anyway.
No, are you taking some home though with you, Brian? Couple, 2, 3 kilts. Take one home at least. Bring me. Are you going out? No. Do they? They don't have shillelaghs in Scotland, do they? No. I need another shillelagh.
I've never been on a cruise, so.
Now here's the thing about cruises. Some people are really going to like them. And some people are going to absolutely detest them. Because first of all,
I'll probably be the one that won't like it because I'm probably going to want to escape. Like,
Wow.
it's hard to escape on a cruise. Hold on.
I know, right?
How long is it for, Greg? How long?
We're back.
A lot will depend on the cruise line that you pick. The last cruise line we picked, or at least the boat, didn't have a lot of private places just to go sit and be alone and read your book or read your Kindle. You were basically crowded with lots of people around you.
That's where I probably go crazy. I wouldn't be able to handle the people. I'll probably just.
That's right. Go hit some golf balls. Go hit some golf balls.
No. Or a lot of tequila.
Go swimming.
Well,
I'd be going down the slides. Like,
apparently the cruise ship that we booked for this Caribbean cruise is one of the largest ships, and they apparently have lots of places where you can just go and be quiet and be by yourself. I will report back after I'm done whether that's true or not. Some of the other cruise lines I had before this, there were lower decks that didn't have direct sun. So you were basically in shade the whole time. And that's what I really like. And I went down there with my Kindle and read my book on the at sea days and was totally happy.
man, I'd be in the sun. I'd come home with a tan.
Hey.
Believe that. You can believe that.
Yeah, like I'm already tan. Can you imagine me after the summer? I'm gonna be tan. 10, 10,
Shake-
10, 10.
Shakespeare would say, "Mark that. I come home with a 10. Mark that." So how we doing with comments, Greg?
Yeah, we are. Fred is going a Caribbean cruise. Wow, jealous. Will you be visiting a bunch of islands? I am going to be visiting the Dominican Republic. I'm going to be visiting Virgin Islands, US, and Virgin Islands, British, and a private island that the cruise line owns.
Hey, Greg.
I know. I've been there. It's not much. It's just.
Do you know what books you're going to be taking on the Caribbean?
I'm taking my Kindle probably, so I'm going to have.
Oh, your Kindle. I was thinking you're going to take a whole luggage, but no. You
No.
can take Kindle. That's
Hey,
smart.
Greg. Can you do me a favor? Like
What?
when you're in the Virgin Islands, they have it. They're all over the souvenir shops. They have T-shirts that say like, "I slept on a Virgin Island," and they only cost like you can get like 3 for $5.
You want a T-shirt?
Yeah, from the little kids.
Okay. What size do you want?
Extra large.
Extra large. I will get you an extra large. Bad. Do you want a T-shirt from the Virgin Islands?
Heck yeah. I'll wear it in the next show we have. And I'll
All
be
right.
on time this time.
Okay. What size?
I'm a medium.
Medium. Okay. Extra large and medium. I got my shopping orders.
All
You want-
right.
Yeah.
Ellen. Whoop, whoop.
I'll have to see. Which
Come on, Ellen. Let's dance.
which have the best shops on one of the islands. Okay. Yeah, put that along with a traveling book. No, I'm not bringing Stinky Pig.
You gotta take Stinky
Stinky
Pig.
Pig.
I
I'm
do
not
wet
taking-
farts.
Can
I
you
am not
imagine
taking
Greg
Stinky
comes
I
out
Pig.
dare
in
you
his
do a wet
Greg
fart
comes out in his
somebody.
bathing suit.
It's like,
Greg comes out in his bathing suit and goes like in the hot tub with the Stinky Pig. I got a game, everyone.
You know what? I wonder
Gets in the hot tub. Gets in the hot tub. That's a funny
That's
ass
cool.
scene. I should write that scene.
Cheers to you all. Hi, good.
Hey, Al.
Al's here. Cheers. How's it going? Finally read some Coetzee, waiting for the barbarians, old dogs, and new tricks. I have read his. What have I read by him? Disgrace. That's the only thing I think I've read by him. And MJ says hello to Al.
Hello, Elle.
Oh, Bookish
Oh,
is going
my
to try to
friend
sleep.
Steve.
Good night, Brian.
Hi.
Fred, a Kindle. Aren't you taking your wife priority?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, yeah. I'm bringing the wife too, but you know,
Like, man, why we gotta bring our partners? Not just kidding. No, we got to.
we have to, and
We have to. It's signing contract, you know.
it is. And when you go out to dinner, you got to have a table for two.
I know. Like,
Brian's still on by the Bookish. That's a big surprise. I knew he was in Scotland, so it's pretty late there.
Yeah, it's
I'm
past
so,
midnight.
How late was I though? For reals, was I like half an hour late?
Pardon? I didn't hear that. What?
Was I late on the show? Like, how late was I?
You weren't that late.
You weren't
No,
that
you
late.
weren't
You
that-
were like 5 minutes late, something like that. So,
Okay.
Medium John Silver. Last week, I took a boat trip from Key West to Dry Tortugas.
Wow.
I was massively
damn.
seasick. No more boats for me.
Oh, damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but some people are.
I've never been to Key West. I'd love to go there.
I would
Damn.
get seasick too. I would think I would get seasick. I'd be puking the whole time.
Some people get seasick and some people don't.
But I heard the Caribbean cruise you don't because they're so massive.
They're floating cities.
They're
Now-
floating fun cities. I would
Now
do
the
a
thing
Dis-
is,
I would do a Disney. That's for sure.
I don't know if Disney would be right for you.
No,
I want to do a
Disney
Kiss
cruise.
cruise.
I would take my talking llama. What are you talking about?
I want to do a Kiss cruise.
A what?
I want to do a Kiss cruise.
A kiss?
Yeah, man, a Kiss
Like
cruise.
the band? Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, whoa, what kind of cruise is that? Okay.
Oh,
Kiss
God.
cruise. The one with the long tongue? Like the long tongue? Oh, no.
Yeah, they used
he
to have
does a long
cruises.
tongue.
You can go on all kinds of different cruises, like that. with your favorite. I could go on a General Hospital cruise.
General Hospital cruise. You know, I did watch a soap opera back in the day. One Life to Live.
Yeah, that's a good one. I wonder if it's still on. I don't know what channel that's on.
Who knows? That was like my early teens, I think, or 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, MJ knows my love of GH. What's she saying about
John Silver, I'm sorry to read
Now she's
that.
just saying, sorry to hear about that to medium John Silver.
Oh.
MJ, next to Jamaica, Key West.
Hey MJ, have you ever like kayak down there in Key West in
Have you ever
Jamaica?
been on a Caribbean cruise?
Yeah.
I could see MJ totally digging that Kindle on a cruise.
Yeah,
I totally see her doing that.
I'm sure they have great workout fitness centers on those cruises too.
I know. Did you see her last photo? Like, man, she makes my arms look like. I mean, she looks good.
Hell yeah, MJ. This is for MJ.
I'll do this.
You're just working your llama.
I'll be working my llama.
I know
That sounds wrong.
my lodge has exercise equipment, but I don't really go use it that often, even though I probably should spend at least one day a week trying to do some sort of workout to keep healthy.
Yeah, you don't like swimming, Greg?
It's okay.
No.
I mean, when I
You guys
visit
got a pool
Florida
now.
and they have private pools, I'll do a couple laps, but I don't like swimming in public pools. It's just kind of annoying.
Yeah, even there, I found out this gym that's a bus right away that I pass like every day is open 24 hours, and they have a pool. That doesn't bug me too much. You have chlorine and stuff, so I don't know. I might do it. It's only like $20 a month. I think you have to sign a 3-month contract.
It's not the water. It's what happens is when you're in a public pool. It's like I was in Hawaii, and they had a public pool for the guests at the resort. There was a mother with her young children, and she does things that mothers with young children do: is keep their kids entertained.
Yeah. Okay.
And she was singing to her kids and playing games, and I'm going, I just want to sit here and relax. I don't want to hear you sing songs to your kids. But you can't say anything to her because it's a public place, and she has every right to sing to her kids by the pool. Well,
I hear you. Kids.
mm-hmm.
That's why I like old people. No, we have kids on our floor. I'm getting to like kids more.
We just wanted to keep it cool, keep it calm. I just want to relax. At
Yeah.
that age.
I mean, I hear Greg, but I'm getting I haven't been around a whole lot of kids in my life. I mean, I have a kid, but he's 23 now. But the kids do stuff in the art room when they come home from school at like 3:30. They run around the building and stuff and through the stairwells. They get locked out and stuff. And like, I'm right next to a stairwell. I hear knocking. I make them tell me the password. Yeah, I just don't let them in. They got to have the password and shit. F that.
Kids are cool, but I'm good. I'm good. I like my relaxation.
And they said rock and roll themed cruise. They have them. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
MJ has to run. Okay, thanks for stopping by, MJ. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, I miss a lot of her live stuff because she starts early.
Yeah.
And, for me to say I gotta get up at like 6 a.m. Usually I'm up by then. Sometimes I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been known to catch a few of her live shows. Then I'm on her Discord too.
Yeah.
I like Boxer better than Discord, but.
What is Boxer? You guys talk about Boxer a lot. What is that?
It is an app. It's a free app, so you can download it on your phone.
Yeah.
And it allows you to send text messages or voice messages.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Or photos.
Or photos.
Pictures.
You can
and it's all anonymous. You don't have to give up that's what I like about it. You don't have to give up your phone number. So you should definitely check it out, Dad.
Check that out because I hear you guys talking about it sometimes in the emails. Like, what is that? But
what I love about it, I call it my ham radio because every morning I have messages from like I'll drop some names like, well, Roz, and she's in Sussex, England. Or, I chat to a lot of people in Ireland, or like other foreign countries like Mississippi, and all over the world.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's a free app.
I call Alan my homie today. Alan's my homie.
Your
Oh,
homie.
that reminds me of Homeboy, Seth Morgan. I was
You
talking
know my
about
homeboy too, Greg. Mr.
we should get
Godfather over there, Mr.
Buddy
G.
read Homeboy with us. Out in your bookstore travels, look for Homeboy by Seth Morgan.
We already called Greg Godfather because he is the godfather of BookTube. That I agree.
Yeah, that was a funny little.
That was a funny
a gift. That was really funny.
MJ says her cruise days are over.
Oh, damn.
Oh, here's Fred. Here's a question. What has been your favorite book so far this year?
Hey, read by Fred. I love that channel. I met him this week. Wait. What's been your favorite book so far this year?
What has been your favorite book so far?
Ooh, you guys are gonna hate me
Good
for this.
question, Fred.
Maybe it's gonna be The Dead Inside or my JJ. I'm in my plant books.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like, it's a really good question. I love the book Dead Inside, and I do like these books. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know what's my favorite. They're all been really, really good this year.
Wow.
That's a really good question. I don't know. But I do like dark, steamy, splatterpunk, just something that really captures me. I just love that book. I just love any kind of books like that.
Yeah, you were showing some old kind of pulp books too, Bad.
Which ones?
You made a short. It's probably a week ago now, but
that reminds me, Alan. I'm
a
gonna
lot
give
of
you
cool
my mad books because I didn't like them. I didn't know they were comic books, and I don't really read comics, so you can have those. I'm gonna send those to you. Those mad books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have like
Oh,
three.
wow, great. I love Mad.
And then I'm gonna give you more trash, Greg.
Oh, more trad. All set up for Garbagas.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be well set up.
So, when you talk about favorite books of the year, it's kind of hard. Now,
It is. It's really hard because
this may be my favorite book that I haven't finished it yet.
What is it? I can't see
This
it.
is The Recognitions by William Gaddis. This is a book that 90% of the people are going to not get through. It is extraordinarily difficult.
Ooh. See, yeah. See,
I mean, this is the kind of book that graduate students in English literature read and kind of have trouble
that
with.
is so your book, Greg.
It is.
And Alan, what was yours?
Same book.
Same one.
Oh,
Why are you reading it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at all those notes in there. You got some homework in there.
Yeah. Now the one that people would recognize, I think is my favorite.
Yeah.
Other than this, maybe The Mouse. Did we read that in December, or was that in January? We read Mouse.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. It was last year, I believe.
That might be 2021, not 2022.
Mouse.
Yeah, see, I have that one too because of you guys. You guys recommended it, and I have that one in my shelf.
It's
Wow.
It's a powerful.
I can't wait to read that one.
It's a powerful book.
See, I don't mind reading those books. It's just I'm not really into the manga, like the Junji Ito and all that. I tried, but like I'm okay with it. I really love the stories, but Mouse, I know I'm gonna love.
Yeah, it really affected me. We'll see if you like it. Then there's Mouse 2. But
Yeah,
my father didn't like it. My dad didn't like it. I was surprised. But
I probably will like it.
yeah,
Most books that you guys do recommend, I do try to either purchase it or read it myself because I do like your guys' book recommendations. So I know that it's like as some booktubers, you just have that vibe and you just have like that, like, oh yeah, and you have that connection. Like those are kind of books that you will interest you or interest me, and I do love that vibe. So I kind of connect to the channels that I have the same material that I like to read myself. So I've been discovering the books that you guys have been recommending, and I've been enjoying it. So definitely.
Oh,
Well, thanks.
MJ has a suggestion for me: audiobooks on the treadmill while facing the
Yeah.
ocean.
I still gotta get audio. I haven't done that yet. I still need to get my butt to walk the parks and do some audio. Then probably The Exorcist would be my
I'm definitely
audio.
bringing my audiobooks down, but I thought I was just going to walk the promenade decks. You just walk around.
I want to do that.
Good exercise. That's good exercise, Greg.
It is.
Yeah,
It's not going to be as much as I usually do, just because I think it's going to be crowded, but it'll be okay. Maybe I'll try the treadmill if the decks are too crowded. Now, Bad, if you have not done an audiobook before,
no.
I'm going to say is find a book that you've read before and really like.
That's
it really
what you
doesn't
told
matter.
me, yeah.
It doesn't matter what. Just find one and find one that's not too long. You know, like under 300, maybe 200 pages. Just pick one from your library so you don't worry about paying for any subscription, and just try it.
Okay.
Do you know about the Libby, Libby app?
Right.
Bad Libby. It's called Libby. Your local library, and well, you put it out there where you live. I'm sure they probably have it. You got a good library system out there.
Overdrive. They're two library apps. The Austin libraries are going to have one of them. I don't know which one it's going to have.
Yeah, and down in Georgia they have something called the Pine, Pine, but it was the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think audiobooks are awesome. You know, I need all the help I can get is my thing. I say all the time because I'm reading. Well, Greg and I are both reading the recognitions along with audio. So we're reading the damn thing with audio.
Mm-hmm.
That's how dense it is, you know.
It's good. So next time you go to the library, find out what app they have. It's free. You're not going to pay anything.
Yeah.
And then just select a book, like you said, whatever you think is going to be really like to revisit, and go from there.
Yeah, like a Stephen King book. Pick a Stephen King book.
That'd be good.
Like Pet Sematary, if you haven't read that.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, Bad.
MJ, for Bad, will you do a subscriber Q&A? We haven't seen one yet.
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I will. Like, how does that work? Like, how does that go? I haven't tried it.
How does that go? Is like you put a video, I'd say, I'm doing a Q&A to celebrate 2,500 subscribers or whatever you're
She's got 2024. I looked. You've got 2024, Bad.
Okay, so you're close. You can do that. And then you say,
after this, she'll have 2025.
And people will put questions. And some of the questions can get very weird.
Oh, the weird ones are good.
Well,
I mean, that's a good idea. I think I should do a Q&A. I haven't really done much about like 500 or 1,000 or 15 or 2,000. I just been really shy, or maybe I don't know what it was. And then I don't know. I guess it's hard to explain. I just felt like I just wanted to keep it on the down low and keep it to me. But then there's a way of celebrating. But then there's so much going on in BookTube right now that I just wanted to pay attention to more of my friends. But the Q&A would be a great idea, and I haven't done anything like that. And I should celebrate it in some way because there's so many friends that I made, and I'm so proud of it. I made a lot of great friends, and that's something definitely to consider, like doing a giveaway or do a Q&A or some kind of celebration.
Q&As are fun. I did a 500 Q&A.
Yeah.
And my favorite question was, how do you adjust your BookTube life with being an international spy or something like that?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was Michael K. Vaughan who asked me about being an international spy, and I just played along with it.
I would.
That's funny as hell.
Imagine Greg a spy. Greg, are you a spy?
Yeah, he'd have to wear a hat.
Tell you.
He'd have to wear a hat, and he'd have like a fake mustache that he could pull on and off.
You'd definitely be the Godfather spy. That'd be a good one. Maybe I'll do a next video on Q&A. I just wasn't sure like if anyone would want to ask questions or get to know me better. Like I don't know.
See, another great idea from MJ. From MJ, another great idea.
Very good idea.
Now, read this year or published this year. This could be a great topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't do a lot of current books at all. I don't think I've read any book published this year. I have been doing the Book 2 prize, but that's 2022. And I'm going to volunteer to be the Book 2 prize for the next round. And again, that'd be 2022, reading more books. But as I said, I don't read a lot of currently published books at all. As I said, I don't think I've read anything published in 2023 this year.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to catch up with everyone because I barely joined BookTube in May last summer. So I'm just really trying to catch up with you guys. Everything that you guys recommended or anything read, like Plagued by Vision had a lot of disturbing books. Criminology had a lot of disturbing books. MJ has a really great books. You, Alan, I'm just trying to catch up. So publish, I don't know. No.
All right. Okay. No one is in the gym on cruises laughing. That's probably true. It'd be hard to put me in a gym because I got the drink package where you get free drinks all day long.
Yeah, how many you get? Like I heard you get like between 10 and 15 free a night. And then the meals.
I don't know the limit. All I know is that I would not be able to drink the limit.
I know, me neither. That's way too many. It's crazy. It's cray.
Al, my next book is Tender is the Night. Audiobooks are great for fiction. I've read Tender is the Night before, but that was
Fitzgerald.
That would have been like 85, no, 95, 94. So long enough that it's been basically expunged from my memory. Yep. Al, again, Fitzgerald's work, best work, they say. Hemingway said it is worth a reread. MJ, it's kind of a tradition. You hit a number 100, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000, do a Q&A.
Okay. That sounds good.
I have not done one since 500, so I'm sort of...
I can't get past 6.
I did one in my old channel, but not in this channel.
Oh.
I did giveaways and all that in my old channel, but not in this one. So I should do one in this one.
Okay, well...
Pull the cord.
Okay, this is for MJ.
I chuckle because 99% of my listeners are not subbed, yet they watch for long periods.
Yep, same here.
Do you have a specific question, MJ? Or do you just want me to pick one and read it blindly for you? It's up to you.
No, I want my tarot reading, Alan. I'm due.
Okay, well, I just pulled the Ace of Swords for you, Bad. I pulled I already shuffled it back in the deck, but I had pulled the Ace of Swords for you when we were talking about your question and Q&A. Let's give MJ a chance to respond.
Let's see what MJ has in store.
Yeah, okay.
She has just responded blind read.
Okay, so you guys can see I'm shuffling. Shuffle. Get all fancy.
So is MJ supposed to be like thinking about a question right now or something?
Well, I prefer to have somebody ask me a question, about, it doesn't have to be personal, but I'm just going to pick a card for her, and I'm thinking blindly about, I kind of know where she lives. No, I know the area of the country she lives in, but, which I won't say, because I like to keep secrets. Okay. I don't have to get the first I don't have to get all these 78 cards in order. I just have to get the first one. And here it is. Whoa, the 6 of Wands. See that?
Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's a good one. The same horse and character appears on the death card. I'll show you in a second if you want. But this is a victory card. It means victory. So if she's having any like legal troubles or she's having any arguments with friends or anything like that or relatives, we're not in any kind of Christmas time or anything. I guess Easter's coming up. If anything's going like regarding that, victory, victory, victory.
So she's going to win a battle or win an argument of some sort?
No, it's like he's winning a parade. He's coming back from a battle, perhaps.
Well, then that's really good.
Yeah, it's a great card. So there you go, MJ.
Okay. Let's look at some of the questions afterwards. Al, best card for the I Ching. Please advise on our current situation.
Okay, that's pronounced I Ching, but I
I-Ching.
love the I Ching. It's Aleister Crowley loved it.
Oh,
Okay, let's see.
Here's a question from Fred.
What was the last song that we oh, that was a good one. Mine was Rod Stewart, If You Know I'm Sexy.
Okay,
Actually,
here comes Bad's card. Okay, Bad got one of the best cards in the effing deck. Strength. See that? Strength. Now this card kind of is directly referred to the Magician card. See they call that the Luminesque, the infinity symbol above her head. That appears above the #1 Magician's head too. Now this woman appears on other cards too. See, she's holding open the mouth of the lion. Is that in focus? She's holding open the mouth of the lion. So she's taming the lion.
I'm taming a lion?
The lion, strength.
In my personal life?
No, you didn't ask me a question, so I can't really tell you. But that's the 8. It's a major arcana key, strength. Refers to the Magician too, which is a great card. So, like, damn, remember when I did Brandy's reading? Brandy, see if she appears. And I pulled those 2 knights and the star for her. And well, I'm not allowed to tell secrets on that, but that reading kind of came true in several ways. So what we'll have to see about the strength. I hope you don't need strength or anything bad.
Nah, I can maybe name a few.
But if you do, you got it.
I hope so.
So following Fred's question.
Yeah.
Everyone's
what was your last song you listened to, Alan Gray? I said Rod Stewart, If You Know I'm Sexy.
Oh, mine was, I've been sending Rad like Joe Perry project because Bad and I like Aerosmith.
Yeah, definitely.
So I've been like sending her stuff to get psyched up every day, like, good morning, Bad, and then just a raunchy Joe Perry song, just a high, almost like a punk song,
And you, Gray?
I think I was listening to the Goldberg variation of Bach.
I was going to guess that. No, I was going to guess Mozart for Greg, but.
You did send a link to the Handel time and something based, but it was like 2 hours and 35 minutes. So
yeah, the whole thing.
I just said I can't listen to this right now because I don't have.
I only listened to 5 minutes of it. This is another Gaddis recognitions reference again.
All right, so let's get through. MJ, I was thinking of the death card. Nope.
Well, necessarily the death card doesn't mean like what it is, right, Alan? Sometimes the death card means like new beginnings or something like that.
The end of something. The end of something, the beginning of something. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I think the life card's a bad thing. I think they mean the opposite.
I just had the death card out the other day. It might be the last one.
MJ says, all good. MJ, I'm coming back from a battle.
There you go.
There you go. Fred, does the tarot reading mean your book buying ban is almost over, MJ?
Ooh.
Well, hello. Flo from the Jelly Library is here.
MJ ever quitting that battle. I think she's going to go all through it, just like you, Greg.
Hey, Flossie.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the 100, and then I go on to the 500 book challenge. And
I quit after my third book.
I know I'm not going to make it to the end of the 500 book challenge.
I definitely knew I did not make it after the third book. I'm addicted.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see you do it, Greg, because that's like way too hard.
It is, but you know,
we give you the benefit of the doubt.
But then you got friends like me that'll send you books.
They are, and those are totally legitimate. I can get those.
Okay, now look at these. Look at these cards. Look, remember I told you about the Luminesque, otherwise known as the infinite sign above the Magician and Strength, the one that I picked for bad. So these are also in tableaus where I think I forget the card that goes the other way, but Strength is also here on the death card, right in the corner. That's the same lady who's here, holding open the lion's mouth is right there in the corner.
Okay.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Carol's crazy.
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
No, MJ's at 27 out of 51 on her book challenge. You're over 50%.
Wow, that's great, MJ. Yeah, I'd only do like the 25 book challenge. What's that?
That's
the
silver.
bronze, silver.
No. Bronze is 25. Silver is 50. Gold is 75. And and platinum is 100.
So 25 is wood.
No, that's bronze.
Yeah, that's what I guess first is bronze.
Would be like 10 or 5.
God, I'd have to read War and Peace then.
Yeah. Oh, so Medium John Silver MJ. Well, victorious in a St. Patrick's Day drinking contest. I am not getting involved in drinking contests anymore. Way too old for that.
Yeah, same here.
Well, here's MJ. Those days are long gone.
God, I was just going to sing a drinking song too.
Maybe when I was younger, but not now.
27 books in 3 months.
We're from Dunbar, so I used to know a lot of rugby songs from Kent State, God, back in the 80s. But they're all dirty. They're really dirty. Horrible.
Ooh, hey, that's grape jelly.
Grape jelly, yeah. I mentioned that earlier. She's here.
Flossie. Yeah, we're buddy reading. Flossie and I still yeah, she owes us I got markings in this book too. This is my own book, so I can write this if I want, but this is a reread for me. I got through it one time, half-assedly. It's a hard book. It counts for Marching Mammoths too. It's over 800 pages. And a lot of maps and things and natal charts, talk about astrology. You know, I know all the symbols to that and all that too. But you don't have to know astrology at all or the moon cycles to get this. And I'm willing to give a spoiler away, but it's going to cost people. It took me and that's kind of a joke, it took me over 530 pages to get what was going on in this book, the spoiler.
That's all right.
That's why I haven't done this since probably Huckleberry Finn decades ago. Reread a book as soon as I finished it and started rereading it again.
Well, my dad is a videographer and a photographer, and he recently took pictures of the sun, and he was so close to it where you actually could see the sun spots, the little sun spots on it. And they did change over time. It was so beautiful how the sun is just so beautiful yellow, and then you can see the little tiny sunspots. And he takes moon pictures too, and they're just incredible. So that's all really beautiful. So
you like suns? Do you like the sun?
Yeah, of course. You know, it's just the whole.
Yeah.
It is very pretty to read it or to photograph it.
And yep, great.
Now.
Flo is going. I'm annotating too. It's very difficult to read, but I'll get through. I read that book 10, 12, 15, somewhere around there.
Yeah. It's a trip, like I said. I got notes in here.
I like the front cover.
So I can't wait to hear Flossie's opinion after she's done, if it was worth it or not. Because this is kind of a reread for her. She got through like the first few chapters, and we're using Audible with this. Again, Greg and our favorite. Wouldn't you love to know Greg's Audible password? Man, I would like that more than a year free Netflix. I really would. But yeah, Flossie and I are going through that again, so I think it's rewarding.
I've been a member of Audible for more than 10 years, so I've got a significant library. Oh, another person in the Scribe Tribe. How excellent.
Who's that?
Oh,
that's the Kindle Scribe. Kindle. That's the big Kindle.
Oh.
It's kind of overpriced, I have to admit, but I love reading.
Whatever makes you happy.
It's really enjoyable.
I'm in the club too.
No, you're not. That's an old Kindle Fire. Doesn't count.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It
well, then.
Stop, Ellen.
No, it works for me. It works. I read David Copperfield on this. I've got a lot of stuff on this.
Password.
Yeah, I know. Alan's always after my password, and he's not going to be getting it. So
I had my dad's Netflix password just to bypass that.
So Fred, photographing the sun and seeing sunspots. I still can't grasp how large the sun and sunspots are.
Exactly. It's incredible. You're into photography. So you know what I'm talking about. Definitely. It's the most beautiful thing ever. My dad actually gets all of that in his photo. It's amazing.
Fun fact about me, I think it was 2020. I flew back and I was here for 3 days in time to see the total eclipse of the sun in Portland. Remember that, Greg? We were in Seattle in 2020?
Yeah.
No,
I was in Seattle 2020. I was, yeah.
Well, remember Portland had that, it was in August, the total eclipse of the sun. You can Google it now. I was here for that. I had glasses. Everybody did. The cops were handing out glasses.
No, I remember. I kind of remember that.
That was excellent.
Says
it was really spiritual.
And Scrib. I don't use Scrib ID. I've never used that, but I have the Libby app. And between Audible and the library, I have more audiobooks than I can get to.
Yes, Greg, we know. You are the godfather. You have an amazing library, though. That is a wow accomplished. But you've been reading since you were little. So this goes like, you're just a true hardcore fan of books. And
I have books on my shelf that I've owned since the mid 80s.
Is it like this?
I was holding up stickers that Dad sent me.
That's Marty, right?
That's Jimmy.
Oh, that's Jimmy. Dang it.
Yeah. And then I got some of the favorite ones up here. The Beatles walking around. They got cell phones, and John Lennon's looking back on WTF. Then I love the Stones.
Hey, I got more stickers. You guys want some? Here we go. Brand new in a box.
I got
It
stickers
looks
for you too.
Flo says my boss
Can
bought
maybe
her
this is my
Kindle
giveaway.
Scribe for doing a good job. I have to say, you've got an amazing boss.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
bought you a Kindle Scribe. You have got an amazing boss. And now
That's a
Bad
good one,
has more
Flossie.
stickers.
Hey, maybe it'll be my giveaway.
Could be.
A 2,000 subscriber giveaway, stickers, and some money. You never know. Or a giveaway mystery box.
Yeah. MJ, Scrib ID is interesting. I'm also glad you enjoy it.
And Bad, I have an idea for Bad. You can make some bookmarks. Like
Yeah,
with
that's true.
or
Out of art.
with or without the stickers. With or
Yeah,
without
I
the
do actually
stickers.
make my own bookmarks out of watercolor.
Those would be nice. I have a
Yeah.
large collection of bookmarks. I used to buy them whenever I used to travel. And it used to be you go into like gift stores anywhere and just find a bunch of local bookmarks. They don't sell them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like
Nobody has bunny ears.
Yeah. Jimmy. Yeah, thanks, Bad.
You're welcome. I was really happy to give you guys gifts this year.
I mean, I still have a lot of them. I put some up outside, but that's a Grateful Dead one, I think.
If you want a box of stickers, they're brand new. I can give you some more. Okay, so I have a really cool story in that.
Okay.
In San Antonio, they had these large pallet boxes, You would pay only $100. It's a mystery box. And me and my husband went to San Antonio to pick up the pallet. I mean, it is heavy, but you have to literally take everything out of the pallet yourself, all the stuff, and haul it to your truck. Our truck was filled with Amazon returns. So we got stickers, we got all sorts of cool stuff for only $100. So a big pallet of mystery stuff. It was really neat. And they still sell it. So that's where the stickers came from. It was so incredible. It was so fun. It felt like, I don't know, Canyon, like going to Toys R Us or something, but it was like so neat. But you would have to work. You had to go in there and, haul it yourself to your truck. And this was a big pallet of stuff.
Who else does? I'll have to bring her up again and see if she makes it. Remember, she does those mystery boxes, Greg, Brandy? The
she
book,
does?
Yeah, those mystery boxes. She gets those sci-fi things from eBay, I think.
She sells them and she makes them?
No, she does videos. Yeah, does videos.
You can order them from used books. Said, send me 50 random old paperbacks.
That's amazing.
Sci-fi.
Yeah,
it's so much fun when you get a mystery box because you don't know what you're gonna get. It's such a treat. I love
that. I love that stuff ever since I was a kid. Getting stuff in the mail, everything.
It's like Christmas.
So here's a comment from Flo about the grape jelly. I could never get Libby to work for me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, Flossie. Well,
why? I'm sort of curious because I was a computer programmer, so I can sort of figure these things out. Usually, is that you don't get to see the books in the library, or they don't transfer over to your Kindle. I mean, I could walk you through most of that if you had a question about why it's not working. Now, it also could be that your library doesn't carry Libby books. They could be going to Uber Drive. And so if you log onto your library, go to Libby, you get nothing because your library doesn't carry anything. Hard to say without more information. And here's Al. I read obscure stuff, so that is more likely why I use multiple sources. And being Canadian, the man keeping us down. I'm pretty sure that Canada has better libraries than my library system in Virginia. It's just not the best I live out, I don't like to say the sticks because it's not quite the sticks, but libraries in this area of Virginia are not a priority for most people.
That's unfortunate too. Well, we have great libraries in Portland.
Portland and Seattle and King County. I used to live in King County, and they have like the 4th or 5th best library system in the country.
Yeah, Seattle area.
It's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Courtney in a while either. I wonder if she wouldn't be surprised if she showed up, but she's we talk about Seattle sometimes. She used to live up there.
Al says, I'm tempted by the devices with real ink, the white screens. Great of some people who see differently. Yeah, you know, my theory is you can try them out in like Best Buy. They usually have some to see if it's going to work for you. I know who's Sean Steadfast has eye problems, you know, medical issues with his eyes, and he says e-ink just does not work for him at all. So go check them out. If you like it, buy one used off eBay, you know, for $40-50 and use it. And if you like it, then go upgrade. As I said, I really like my Kindle Scribe for reading. A little pricey, I have to admit that, but I think
why do they call it a Scribe? Does it have a
it has a pen and you can take notes in there.
Cool.
Now my problem is that my handwriting is abominable. Oh. So I write an illegible piece of writing on paper, and when I write it on my Scribe, it's still illegible. So
because it's abominable.
My handwriting is abominable. It is like chicken scratch.
You know what my handwriting is? It's impeccable.
My handwriting is not so good. You would think artists would have a good handwriting, but they don't. Because my handwriting's like impatient. I don't have patience. Like it just scribble.
I say mine's chicken scratch, but I don't want to insult chickens.
Mine's impatient.
Impatient.
What's that?
Calligraphy pen set.
Wow, okay.
All right. So, Fred, are any of you celebrating St. Patrick's Day on Friday?
St. Patrick's Day is on Friday? I didn't know that.
News to me.
So you have to wear green, right? Or else you won't get pinched or
something? Every day is St. Patrick's Day to me.
Is that the Leprechaun Day? Oh, I used to love watching those Leprechaun movies.
Every day St. Patrick's Day for me.
Alan's already on it. Oh, is that why you're turning green over there with your tie? Like the green? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. See, I had no clue.
So MJ, Red Bedford, I'm Irish. Absolutely. My father would roll in his grave if I didn't. Corned beef and cabbage here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're having jigs. They call it jigs dinner.
I need to celebrate some St. Patrick's then. I need to get going on that.
Yeah, it's called Jigs Dinner. Jiggs. Corned beef and cabbage and that, maybe a Guinness or two. And we're having that downstairs in the studio. The art director, he's a great cook. He's making that for some special people. So that's what I'll be doing.
That sounds good.
Real good. I'm really lucky.
Al, great tip about the ink. Thanks, bud. Okay, yeah. Got the laughies from Flo. Grape jelly. I'm not Irish, but I always celebrate.
Yeah, I bet Flossie likes to drink that green beer. Oh, you should act like you're drinking green beer, Flo, and make a video on St. Pat's Day.
She made a comment that I skipped over by accident. Her library doesn't participate in the Libby app.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they do Overdrive.
I'm gonna tell a secret about Flo. You guys listening? She's got a small refrigerator in her library.
I do. Well, I used to, but then I moved it upstairs. I had a little cooler that would just put my beers and my water and everything in there, and I keep it in my.
Oh, geez, cool, nice. That's how you know you made it.
Her library
Greg's
is like
got,
magical.
yeah, I love her library.
I mean, it's just so beautiful. It needs to belong like in a magazine or something. And I'm not just saying that. It's like it's really beautiful. It's a magical place. I like her library. She's the one that inspired me to step up on my game and try to create my library rad.
She's going to be on the show
Yeah,
like in a few weeks.
Is she coming up soon?
Yeah, in a few weeks. Next month, I think, or she's
I'll stay
April.
tuned. Definitely.
I'll have to check my notes.
I would love to watch her. That'd be great.
I think she's the week I go before my Caribbean.
She's such a beautiful person for sure.
No, I think we're having on Aaron next, aren't we? From Wales.
I think so.
Anyway, I'm the most unorganized person. So, you're reading? Are you in the Stand bed?
If I what?
Are you into the Stand, Stephen King, right now?
I'm reading it. I'm reading that and reading the short, scary stories from the one I showed you. I'm reading it. It's pretty good. I like it. I thought it was going to be a horror book, but it's not really. It's just like a really neat thriller so far. It's not so scary. I always thought Stephen King was going to be horror or always about horror, but he's not really. He's actually, this book is like so different. I like it.
What part are you in?
I'm kind of barely on the third chapter.
Oh, barely on 3. You're just getting started.
I'm just getting started. Nothing to brag about yet, but I'm getting there.
See, I read it first. I remember I was in high school.
Yeah. Wow.
And they came out with the mass market paperback, and I read it.
Yeah.
And then about 10 years afterwards, or was it 15 years, he revised it.
Oh.
He took out, because what happened is when he first published it, he wasn't the super popular author that he is now.
Yeah.
He was popular, but not, and the editors say you got to cut out 300 pages.
Oh, wow. Wow. He had 3 extra pages? 300
300 pages.
Wow. You know, it's incredible that you were able to read the first edition and to see all that change and everything. That's pretty cool.
No, I read that afterwards. Then about 10, 15 years later, super popular, he released the unexpurgated version of all the stuff that he cut out.
Huh.
So you're probably reading the newer version.
I'm reading the unrated newer version, probably.
Yeah. You get all the stuff that he cut out.
You know which book I want to start reading, though? Jack Ketchum. I want to start introducing myself to Jack Ketchum. I haven't read anything from Jack Ketchum.
Off season.
Yeah, exactly. That you were recommending that book, and I'm going to buy it soon. So definitely I'm going to purchase that book and get into Jack.
That's an interesting, I mean, there are 2 versions available. One is the one that was originally published, which got heavily edited.
Yeah.
What happened was he wrote a version and sent it to the publisher, and they picked it. And then the way he described it, he got this editor who didn't like him and started making him cut out most of the gory stuff.
Oh.
So
yeah.
he eventually says, well, I still want my book published. So he cut out, it was still incredibly gory for the time, but he cut out the massively gory stuff.
See, I would have loved if they would have kept all of that.
Well, here, I'm not done with it yet.
That would have been a great book. I mean, it's still a great book, but can you imagine like if they didn't edit it? I mean, I think they should have just kept it.
Well, they didn't, and then he threw away the original manuscript.
Oh.
And he says, yeah, I know, I should have kept, but he threw it away.
Oh.
But even the revised version, they cut. They kept cutting and cutting scenes.
Man, that'd be so good if he would just put it out there. Just original masterpiece and just do it. Like just F it, do it. Like it would, because there's so many incredible readers like us. It wouldn't matter. We would enjoy it.
We
We
would.
read some pretty disturbing crap. I mean, not crap, but good stuff. I'm sorry. And, it just gets me frustrated or upset. Like, it would be so cool if he just put it out there so we could read it, because we would want to read it. Well, some of us.
Well, he did. Afterwards,
he did.
He did. And so this one was saying is the older versions of the paperback are going to be more heavily edited.
Did you read the one that was not?
I read both.
Oh.
I have a version of the original paperback that he signed. I went to a convention. He signed it for me. And then years later, he came out with the unexpurgated version. And it's really funny when you read his afterword. I won't tell you the scene, but there is a scene close to the last chapter where someone does something, and then a paragraph is missing because there was something really disgusting, according to the editor.
Can you buy the original like somewhere out there, or is it like really expensive?
The paperback of the original, you don't want that one. You want the newer one. You want the one that's published now, unexpurgated.
But that has everything in it.
That has everything that's available.
The uncut.
The uncut.
Ellen's all working out. I work out.
But it is a gross book, but you might like it.
I think so. I'm already immune to all the stuff, so it doesn't really faze me. Like I could read it, and it doesn't really gross me out no more. So I'm beyond that point. So cannibalism and all that stuff is fine.
Ooh, you'd like the Terror. We were just talking about Dan Simmons' Terror today, Greg and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because like at first when I started reading, it took me a long time to read one splatterpunk book, and I was getting kind of grossed out. But after a few, you're fine. Like I'm fine.
I wonder. It's a really long book. Are you into long books, Bad?
Yeah, I read about 500 pages up to 600.
Okay, well, I'll see if Powell's has it next month.
Okay.
Instead of the Mad magazine books, I was going to say. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you
That'd be great.
mentioned that.
I'm going to send you the Mad books.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy cray-cray. Don't you love BookTube?
You do. Now, one of the books that you might, when you're looking at the Dan Simmons instead of the Terror, because that's a big one, his first horror novel was Song of Kali.
Okay, I've never seen that. Maybe I'll get one. I'll get two of them, one for me and one for Bad.
If they have it, it's a very good first novel.
I've read like 4 of his now.
Oh, Grape Jelly confirmed April 3rd.
April 3rd. Is that when she
Oh,
comes
yeah.
on live?
I wish it was April Fool's Day. We can still play a prank on Flossie.
Oh, I need to watch that one. How
Or-
Grape Jelly.
I'll think of a good prank to play on it.
Like a before and after.
Yeah, or April Fool's prank.
I hate April Fools. Yeah.
All right. So we got some more comments. Yeah, her libraries. I love looking at people's libraries. It's just so fascinating.
Yeah,
And
she's got a really quaint one. Hers is
Can I
magical.
Can I share a story about April Fools, about my dad, what I did to him one time?
Sure.
Please.
Okay, so I worked for my dad a long time ago, like I guess 11 years or so. And I was the one that writes checks and could sign it, and then I give the money out. So on April Fools, and he forgot it was April Fools, I signed out and I did a fake signature. I signed it out like $30,000. And I acted, you know me acting. I go out there and I tell my dad, Dad, I gave a check out for $30,000. I had the stub and the check was gone. And I was like, I'm so sorry. It was only supposed to be like for a couple $100 and I put it for $30,000. And he's like, he had to take a breath. He's like, she's my daughter. She's my daughter. She's my daughter. But he really wanted to kill me. And he really thought I signed over a check that much money to a customer by mistake. It was only for a couple $100. Oh my goodness. He didn't talk to me for the rest of the day.
My God, that's a genius one. That's genius.
I'm horrible. I used to hit him with water balloons when he was on the forklift. I was a horrible person. But it was fun.
Al's coming, like deleted scenes in movies. We should get bonuses with published works, like the alternate endings, cut out scenes and chapters.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, you keep reading comments. Well, I'd like to tell the best practical joke I ever thought of, and I've written this out as stories in a short story or a novella. So you get an empty one of these, like a smaller dove, smaller one. Now this works better like in a boys' school or like a rehab with just men, but it would work for women too. But you got to get friends involved with this. We pulled this in Georgia on a black guy who we were all friends with, but I said, we set this up. You fill that up like with water, and you wait till your friend goes into the john and sits down to eliminate, have a BM. And
wow.
So I walked in with this and walked next to the same stall right next to him and acted like I was urinating. And my friend comes in. My friend comes in and goes like, Alan, come quick! They're coming for you! Come quick! And I turned around and as hard as I could squeeze that, I shot it under the stall, and he jumped up. He jumped up and I ran out of there, and he comes chasing me, going like, "This MF, he pissed on my Reeboks! He pissed on my Reeboks!" Chasing me.
Okay, Alan, you won this one.
Was that a good one or?
That was a really good one. You win.
Yours was really good too, Bad.
No, I have another one. My husband was in the work. I was working with my dad. I had a pellet gun. I didn't know nothing about pellet guns. A CO2 pellet gun. My dad, for some reason, said, "Hey, Mama, let's go over there and shoot your husband with a pellet gun." I don't know why he asked me to do that in the first place. And I don't know why I listened to him. So I go over there and my husband's bent over doing something in the warehouse. I'm 3 feet away and I shoot him with a CO2 pellet gun and I nicked him. Poor guy was bleeding. And then I go over there and guess what my dad says? "Mamas, why did you shoot him?" I'm like, "You told me to shoot him." And I shot him, but I didn't think it was going to happen like that. So I shot my husband with a pellet gun. Don't ever tell me anything because then I'll do it. I'm very gullible that way. I could have gone to jail.
That's crazy. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
When we were having Y2K, my wife and I were staying with some friends out in New Jersey. So at one point, it was like noon, 11 o'clock noon or something like this. My wife and her friend walked out to go visit a store nearby, and we came back. Mm-hmm. And we me and the guy going, "The news, New Zealand's gone dark. Their power grid is shut down because of Y2K."
Oh, wow.
You remember there was a theory that could have happened, that it was going to happen in New Zealand, because they're the first to hit the 2K, and our wives were looking at the TV, turning channels. Where's this New Zealand story?
Oh, man.
And they finally just looked at us. We looked like, we just made it up.
We're evil, you guys.
I'm
sorry, but we're evil. Imagine us together doing pranks. Whew. Mm-hmm. I think Ellen and you guys would win for sure. I would probably just be evil. Great stories.
You want to hear one more really good one? I used to pull this on my girlfriend all the time. I'll make it brief. Remember when they had VHS tapes and you could record TV shows? I would record Jeopardy. Record Jeopardy and memorize the answers. She'd be at work and come home. We'd have dinner and I'd put a tape in the same time Jeopardy comes on. I'd sit there and go, Pompeo. Well, But I'd be answering all the effing questions. She'd be doing dishes. I'd be answering all the questions. She'd look around corner going, damn, man, this motherfucker's smart. You know? Excuse my Welsh.
Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I was going. Carl Jung's Red Book
well, and we're definitely evil.
and Journal in Black are a great example. Now, here's a good question from Fred.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do each of you have a favorite place where you enjoy reading? Do you listen to music, have a drink with you?
Who's going to answer that one first?
I have 3 places I like. I have my, hold on.
Ellen's chair.
My downstairs couch.
Oh, wow.
I like that one a lot. I have a sunroom with a couch.
Yeah.
So we just installed that this year, and it's a really great place because the way our house is situated is that we get full morning sun.
Oh, okay.
You know, the sun comes up, we get full sun in the sunroom, and that goes basically all day till the sun sets. So we have it's enclosed. They have the vinyl windows, so it could be like 40 degrees outside, but in the sunroom it's like 65, 70 degrees.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is, and it's just, I sit out there, the cats sit out there, they sit with me. I often read my book, and a cat hops on my lap and goes to sleep, and I'm going, oh, that sleepy kitty's influencing me. I just put my book down, I just take a nap on my sunroom. And those are my two favorite places.
Mine's just outside with Chewy and Oreo in the sun, or my bed, or the couch. That's it. Do I listen to music while I read? No, because it distracts me. And then do I drink something? Coffee or water? Simple.
I will drink sweet tea or something when I'm reading, but no, I don't drink alcohol when I'm reading because then my mind just flows.
I have a question for Bad.
Oh yeah, I like questions. Just be careful.
Because we don't have it in Portland. Well, I'm sure we have like lime beer, but don't you like the Bud Light lime? You say?
It's already mixed in.
That's what you get.
Yeah, it's Bud Light lime. It's already mixed in. It's pre-made for you. It's so good.
Yeah, so you don't have to put a lime in it like Corona.
No, it's pre-made.
Like if I'm in Vegas or Reno, sometimes I'll drink Corona. I'll get on a kick if I'll drink the same thing if I'm at a place, especially if I'm lucky gambling. But
Corona's good.
I'm wearing Alberta strap tonight. This is a guitar strap.
It's a good strap.
Yeah, the Dad gave me.
It's a brand new strap.
Yeah, I had to take it off Alberta.
And that's the one thing I told you in the box that I knew that you're gonna love because you're a guitar. You love to play guitar.
Well, I still have some of these guitar picks you sent me. I already chipped them because I play so hard.
I'll send you some more.
I still have a good one, but it's a real thick one.
The colors are good on you too.
Yeah, but you know why I had to unstrap Alberta?
Yeah.
I had to hack her. That's how low I am with money this month. I got 120, so that gets me through the month.
I understand. I mean, there is tough times right now. We just got to stretch our dollar a bit.
Yeah. I'm just an idiot, man. I party too hard. I party like I'm 20 years old.
Well, I'm 38, but my mind's stuck on the 20s. I've never matured at all, so I'm very loud, flirtatious, out there, honest, a little feisty. And you guys already know our emails earlier. Sorry about that. My bad. And
no, they're not.
I'm a woman, and I'm feisty, and I have my moments. So, anywho, I'm like,
you're a great cook too, huh?
I've never grown up, so.
You're a great cook now too, huh? Aren't you? Huh? You're a really great cook.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. I think I'm a pretty good cook. I'm a pretty good host, I think. Gotta admit that.
So, Alan, where's your favorite place to read?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I showed you. I showed you just my
yellow chair.
Just my chair. Yeah, I don't read much in bed anymore because I don't have a headboard.
Yeah.
I just have a futon with a mattress on it, and it doesn't have a headboard. So I don't know. I got a big pillow. I just don't read in bed anymore. And I listen to Audible lately. I don't listen to music. I listen to Audible while I read along.
How's everybody in the
Sometimes,
chat?
I mean.
Oh, so here's Flo.
This is a nonfiction book I need to get to. The history of the IRA, or like we say in Ireland, RA. The history of RA nonfiction. It's a big, hard book. I won't read this necessarily with Audible. I'm already on chapter like 4, I think. But.
So Flo is saying, read outside in the backyard in the sunshine, no music. I listen to the birds chirping. I drink water or wine, depending on the time of the day.
You know what's funny? You guys mentioned my birds in the video. I'm so immune to it. I didn't even hear it in the video until you guys mentioned it. Like, there is a lot of birds.
Yeah, you have a lot of bird song.
Yeah, definitely.
In your backyard, Dad.
But definitely, that's how I do it. I stay in the sun, in my chair, and I read and let the dogs play.
Well, you probably got the weather for it down in Austin.
Oh, it's hot. I'm enjoying it
already.
It gets humid and hot, and then I'm just like, no.
It's still here in Virginia. It's still cold. You're still wearing your winter jackets when you go out most days, but we got a couple warm days. But
I do live near a lake, though. It's so beautiful, and it's a walking distance. So sometimes I'll go to the lake. You could go canoeing and stuff like that. And it has a really beautiful grass area and trees, and there's a lot of bird houses. But I live near a lake, so sometimes I go over there and read. Sometimes, just depending.
All right. So, Alexis Carey. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I got confused about the time I was sleeping.
Here's one for you. My niece is named Alexis.
Hi, Alexis.
That's exactly what happened to me. I got confused on the time and I was late. I was like, oh no.
Well, we got to I didn't have many questions written down, but I had it's kind of cool. The Bad appeared on the 13th of March, 23. I have Austin, Texas written down. We talked about that. I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to put that out there.
My family. The
where she lived.
Runs in my family.
There's cool.
Lucky number in my family. Yeah.
We talked about the Stand and Stephen King. I have another question, but it's kind of I don't know if I want to even ask it.
Ask me.
I should have asked right beforehand.
No, ask me. I'm totally cool. I'm very honest, honestly.
Yeah, but this one might make you sad.
No, I don't mind. Well, I mean, the worst I can do is cry.
Are you keeping track of the puppies, or you had 7 puppies?
I had
your dog Ariel did.
I had 7 puppies.
Ariel did.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about that?
Sure.
Where are they now?
They're all in homes, all in good homes. I found them all in great homes. And I got to meet the owners. They got vaccinated, and they're in good, healthy condition. And the owners were really happy because they're herding dogs. Because Hunter's my dog. He's a big German pointer. And the mama, Ariel, is a blue heeler. And they're the parents. And I have them here. So they got to meet the parents. They got to meet the puppies. And I got them all in good homes. I loved them. But I am getting Ariel fixed and Hunter fixed because no more puppies. Because it's a heartbreak. I mean, I got to know the puppies. I loved them. It was a lot of work. But I'm done. It was the one-time deal and I'm done. Puppies are great and all, but it's a lot of work. And I just wanted one puppy from them to carry down the family, but I decided just to give them all a good home. Because Ariel's just my dog and she's so cute. And I got Chewie.
You said you had Hunter as well?
I have Hunter. This is the daddy.
We never seen him on any of the videos.
Well, he's a big dog. There's pictures of him in my videos, but he's a big dog. He's huge. He's a German pointer. He's huge. He's a big dog. I'll show you guys someday. Hunter. He's so cute. Looks just like Ariel, but just big.
Okay, well, we are at 1 hour and 50 minutes on this video, so
I know every time we do a video, we say we're just going to keep it at an hour.
Well, I appreciate that you guys had me, and I'm so sorry I was late. Even if it was just 5 minutes, like my dad always taught me, be on time. Oh my God, sorry. And then, so that happens. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys have become really good friends of mine. BookTube has become really good friends of mine. I was nervous though. It took me 20 minutes into the show for my heart to calm down.
Well, you
can come out here.
We are so happy to have you.
Yeah.
And you know something?
Greg does that to people.
Next time someone lets you on a live, you're going to go, no worries. I can do that.
You guys are so chilled. I had a great time. You and Greg are awesome. And
well, you're awesome. Your channel, I remember you had an old channel that disappeared, and then you came back, and then you just blew all of our channels out of the water. Just coming in.
That's crazy. I think it's because everybody came from the old channel to the new channel, and then the shorts help, and then who knows. But I'm gonna take MJ's consideration and do something for the viewers because I haven't done that. And if it wasn't for my friends and like David, he's the one that helped me get my channel up. MJ is the one that helped me get my channel up. Criminality, you guys. I mean, it was all like a team effort. It was team support. So I couldn't have done it without you guys, honestly. So my channel is because of the team effort, and I'm very appreciative of that. Like my creativity, my ideas, my books is all because of BookTube. So if anything, I'm thankful. Yeah, I mean, that's right. Definitely. And this was a lot for me to come out here and be like myself and be me because it's intense. Oh, that was good. That was really pretty.
I just did that today.
So anyway.
Yeah, man.
I had a great time, you guys. Thank you so much.
It's
and
always
thank you everyone in the chat room or anyone that's going to tune and watch later. Are you going to post this later so I could watch it?
Yeah, it's you can watch it now. It's live, so
it's in perpetuity now. Is that the word? Perpetuity?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that word?
Perpetuity.
Perpetuity. Perpetuity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any final questions you guys want to know before we go or anything from me? Everybody's good. And we got bunny ears going.
Bunny ears on Jimi Hendrix. Okay.
How dare you, Ellen?
Well, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
How dare you?
Thank you, all the guests who came in and commented. We appreciate you all.
Yep, thanks, Alexis. Yeah, Brian at Bookish stopped by from Scotland. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
It is. Okay.
Hope he gets himself a kilt. A new kilt for Brian. Well, he needs a new kilt.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, you guys. Have a good night. Bye.